Alright, what's going on, guys? Trev back again, here to bring you another video. This one's going to be doing a video giving my thoughts on what's probably going to be the final major battle in the Naruto manga, and that is of what we see in the beginning of in Naruto manga chapter 693. That is who will win the definitive battle between Naruto and Sasuke. Alright, so a couple people went ahead and asked me to go ahead and do this review for you guys. Not really a review, but kind of my thoughts on what we've seen so far leading up to this sort of what seems to be the final conclusive battle for the Naruto manga and anime series. So I decided, I'll go ahead and do it. I haven't done a Naruto video in quite a while. It's been a while, and it is one of my favorite series of all time, I'd have to say. As a manga, as an anime, it really is one of the best long-running that there is, meaning one that, has a couple different parts to it, or at least, for example, with Naruto, you got two anime series. They break it up into two parts, Naruto and Naruto Shippuden. The manga going on for so many chapters for so long, and it's been really solid throughout. At one time, pretty much my favorite, or was one of my favorite ever, probably during the Pain story arc. I feel like personally was the height for me of my excitement in reading and in watching Naruto. And the Fourth Great Ninja War, if you guys have been following my channel for a while, you kind of know how I feel about it, and that is that it's good, and we have had a lot of great fights throughout it, but it's gone on for so long. I mean, what is it, like 2 years now? Maybe more. We've been in the Fourth Great Ninja War. It just seems like it's gone on forever, battle after battle after battle after battle between different versions of Madara and different Obito and all the Jinchuriki and everything else that's going on with it. It's gone on for a long time. It's been pretty nuts, and so it seemed like it was all over. You had Naruto and Sasuke fighting side by side to defeat Madara once and for all, and they do it. They go ahead and they win. The Allied Shinobi forces are victorious, it seems. Everything is good. And then, of course, it looks like we're going to get to see a congratulations, a fun, great time. Everybody's kind of relaxing and enjoying, and Sasuke is forgiven for everything he's done because he's helped to save the whole damn world, right? But of course, that's not what we get. Instead, Sasuke is going to go ahead and piss on everybody's cornflakes, and he's going to want to turn this into almost a stab in the back. I know it's not exactly a stab in the back, but it's pretty close, because what he's gone ahead and done, we've had all these fights go through, all this stuff happening, craziness for so long, him behaving as if he's on their side, and now that the main villain, has been taken out and is no longer a threat, he's going to go ahead and immediately, not even wait, 6 months or a year or something until they go back and he's shut out by everybody to the point where he wants to be Hokage, but nobody wants him to be. No, instead, what we get to see is we see him instantly, as soon as the villain is defeated, turn on the others and attack. And that's what he's doing right now in the manga, chapter 693. It's just starting to begin the final battle between the two. So, who's going to win? What do we think? Well, I mean, judging by Sasuke's motivations throughout this thing, I don't buy his motivation. I never have. First he's evil, and and then he learns about his brother and everything like that, and he's not okay. So he's not so evil, and he's then he's a good guy, I guess. He's joining the Allied Shinobi forces, and he wants to become Hokage. It's great. He's got this goal. He wants to become, Where did that come from? Where did that goal all of a sudden just, boom, pop in his head that he wants to be a leader of the ninja world, essentially, or one of them at the very least, versus what he was doing a little while ago when he was on the total flip side and attacking them while they were having meetings and stuff like that, the Kage. Yeah, I mean, like, how does that work? So I'm not a big fan of Sasuke's motivation. I'm not a big fan of the character at all. Way back from the beginning of the series, from the time we first met him, at first he's cool, and then, him and Naruto face off. He's kind of like the talented, gifted. It doesn't seem like he really has to work all that hard. Ninja, and they've got the fight on the roof. You guys remember that? And then the first Naruto anime series ends with them essentially in the valley fighting it out, and that's and then the time skip afterwards. So how's it going to play out? I mean, since Sasuke's motivations to me don't make any sense, how could Kishi have him win here and have the people want him as their Hokage? You know, like being a leader, even in the real world too, if you're going to become elected into politics or something, people have to want you there, you know? Him being a dictator and taking the position by force by killing everybody else so that everyone's terrified of him and he just assumes the role because no one wants to stand up to him, that's just like Madara. That's the same, that's even worse, you know, or basically the same thing. That he wants to seize power by his own means, even though the people don't want him in power. Doesn't make sense. So based on that logic, based on the writing, and the fact also the series is called Naruto, you know, I think you have to go with Naruto winning this one. You have to expect that he's going to win. And you kind of, in my opinion, you have to want him to win too. There are a lot of people who like Sasuke out there. I will admit that. But I don't know. For me, he's just not, you know, basically, I purchased this Naruto figure right here. And I do like it quite a bit. They're releasing a Sasuke version of it. I'm not going to pick it up. There's no way I'm going to buy it because he's just not a great character to me. He's a character that's wishy-washy. He's back and forth. He's not 100% evil. He's definitely not good. He's kind of somewhere in the middle. He's not really an anti-hero. Not really. And I don't buy it. I don't buy his motivations. So those are kind of my thoughts on Sasuke and versus Naruto. Naruto has to win this. In terms of the build-up for it, I would like to see a little bit of a break before they got into it. I would like to see them kind of go back to the village, chill for a while, have Naruto become Hokage, have Sasuke be shut out by everybody because they don't like him, and then have Sasuke come back and attack or do something like that because he's been shut out by everyone even though he helped save the world. Then I can kind of dig his motivations, right? But not right now. It's just ridiculous. It almost seems to me like Kishi just wants to kind of end the series, get the series over with, have our big definitive battle, and then he can wrap it up and we can have a happy ending if Naruto is to win. So I think that's where he's going with it, and I hope the battle wraps up by the end of this year because, to be honest, they got to have a slowdown period in Naruto. You can't just have fighting one fight after another forever. You got to have some breaks in between. You got to have some slowdowns. You got to have some closure. Some closure for these storylines that have been dangling that carrot in front of the reader since the beginning of the series, really. So let me know what you guys think about this one. Trev says Naruto has to win, otherwise the whole series is destroyed, at least in my opinion. If you guys like the video, please thumb it up below. If you want to help support the channel, please share it, please favorite it, and I'll call it here. That's it for this video, guys. I'll see you for the next one. This is Trev, as always. I'm saying peace.